Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of the irae. So, we're going to continue, and I don't know when I will stop, because apparently some crazy stuff is about to happen, and I may not have time to make a pause for the recording, so maybe I will just cut during the episode to make episode, or maybe I will actually find some spot to actually end the episode, who knows. But yeah, let's just continue. Mari, that uses Ren basically as the puppet to fight. And yeah, like commanders, so let's see. So I'm really interested like how the conversation between Reinhardt and Isaac will go. Because this is going to happen, right? Like, Trifa just make the wish and like there's no way it's not happening. My camera is like weirdly cut. This is weird, I don't know why. But okay. Anyway, let's continue. Entertain me. The Crimson Knight and Rubedo, Sober Knight Nigredo have been silently standing by at both sides of the throne. It seems like Mari would have to fight battalion of 3, the strongest beings, the whole castle all at once. Yep, and how are we going to do this? Let's see. Sure. Schreiber, sure. Whatever you say. And so the battle began, accompanied by the immeasurable despair. Okay. Cooking with music already. Is this? Wait. Is that new soundtrack or not? I'm not sure. Did I hear this before? There was nothing she could do. She could not even beat Schreiber in one fight. And now there were 2 more. Yeah, pretty much. Not to mention Reinhardt himself on the throne. Yeah, he's not going to move a finger. At this point, she could not even hope to entertain him as a clown. Mari managed to dodge Schreiber's attack out of reflex. But what next? Ren's body was already at its limit, littered with countless wounds and painted fully crimson. Escape should be her top priority right now, but there was no way the 3 would ever allow it. Yep. Also, like, Schreiber usually used... Oh no, wait, alright, Schreiber is like out of his mind, that's why he can like hit someone with his bare hands. Yeah, okay. I forgot, that was a thing. It was said in the previous episodes, yeah, okay. She had to find a way to defeat at least one. As long as she failed to break out the encirclement, they would simply crush her. Schreiber took the shape of an ungodly whirlwind once again. She had no chance against this one, yep. What about the other 2? Mari came to the decision in the 1 millisecond and once again turned herself into a supersonic blade. Yep, expected. Samuel being like the weakest against her. She leapt towards Eleanor. It had been her intuition, but the ironclad man had an entirely too ominous aura about him. It was likely not a good idea to try to face him head on. Good instinct. Also, alright, they can like... Yeah, okay, I was just about to talk about like how can they catch with Mari, but I guess like they fight Schreiber all the time, so yeah. As such, she chose the Crimson Knightess as her target. Schreiber might have outmaneuvered her, but her end craving was still not a force to be taken lightly. Mari had already learned the sheer importance of speed and how it could decide the outcome of most battles. She closed the distance between herself and the Crimson Knightess in the instant, swinging the guillotine at her neck. If she managed to collapse a pillar of the Imperial Guard with this, there still might be a chance for her to get out of this alive. She prayed things would go the way she hoped. She would protect Ren, embrace his word, and have him prize her for atoning her sins. However... Okay, not a scratch? Or something? How could it be? Mari accelerated to inhuman heights as she flanked Eleanor, yet the Crimson Knightess, Crimson Woman, got her by the neck before she could even begin her attack. Okay, yeah, I guess like training with Schreiber every day pays off. So they're used to Schreiber's speed, I guess. But on the other hand, if you think about this, Schreiber is always faster than everyone, right? So he should be always faster than, like... You know what I mean? Like, they should be accustomed to the Schreiber being at his fastest. But... Commanders are not as fast as Mari. I have some issue here. I don't know how to explain this to you. Like, let's say like, these are commanders, and their speed is on this level, okay? So Schreiber is like that. So they are accustomed to this level of speed, because this is their maximum and Schreiber is above. So they're accustomed to this. But Mari right now is like that. These are these are commanders, and this is Mari's speed. And they are accustomed to this speed. So how can they manage to track Mari that is like basically here? And Schreiber right now is above Mari, of course. Like, Mari is faster than like Schreiber in normal fight with commanders probably right now, right? Unless she's not. Yet. Who knows? Maybe you have explanation. Maybe this is a plot hole. Who knows? Or I'm thinking too much. Why? How did she know? Mari exceeded her speed manifold. The one who could have dodged her attack out of coincidence, but to catch her by the neck? Why on earth did she not notice her hand before it touched her? Uh-huh.
千の戦場、万の殺し合い。一言で言えば経験だ。早かろうが見えなかろうが。
Oh.
一直線すぎる殺意など、あくびが出るよ。至極読みやすい。
Never mind, she cannot see Mari after all. She's just like that much of the badass and cool. Okay.
翻して読まれ
Makes sense, actually.
虚と実。
Yeah. Okay. Now everything makes sense. Now I have no issues at all with this. Yeah, just the battle experience, just the pure battle experience.
戦士と殺人狂、一緒にされては困るな。
Mari consciousness grew hazy as Eleanor slammed her head into the floor. Her grip had been that of steel, and no matter how hard Mari struggled, she could not shake the woman's hand off.
我らが君を失望させるな。
Mari, there's a problem. You're breaking Ren's body. The woman tossed her away like a doll or a ragdoll. Mari flew through the air towards the somber knight, readying his fist in silence. Okay, dodge it or we are dead. Mari now fully comprehended. Felt it with her every pore. The ominous feeling she had about the man was no illusion. Whatever he had was bad news. Very bad. Oh yeah. She would most certainly die if she got hit by those fists. Yep, and Ren most likely too. And that was why she had to make sure that the future where Ren fought this man did not exist. Okay. An iron fist pierced through the air. It was very sluggish, as she had anticipated. As such, she could dodge it. She had to dodge it. Mari ordered every fiber of her being to focus on evasive maneuvers. Okay. She twisted her body mid-flight, evading the fist by the hair breadth. An incredibly strong blast of wind that followed the fist to wake caught and swept her aside. Yep, that's Machina, alright. Right towards Schreiber. Great. We've been waiting for this chance. She managed to protect her carotid artery in the sport of the moment, but the beast still managed to bite out a chunk of her shoulder, spraying blood all around. Great! Schreiber is literally biting her to death. I mean, yeah, I guess her, but in Ren's body. Yeah. Ren is like somewhere. Like closed up. What should she do? What should she do? She took control of Ren's body without permission. Yet instead of saving him, she would have him killed at this rate. Would it have been for the best if she never existed in the first place? That wasn't true. She would not acknowledge it. That had been the meaning to their meeting, and in order to prove that, she had to get them both out of the desperate situation. She concentrated all of her power with a scream, and increased her speed even further. At this point, she had 3,000 times more speed than Ren Yetsirak degree. Okay? She was about a flash of light right now, sounding a vigorous battle cry as she faced down the immortal Emperor. With no time to steady her aim, she launched at Machina, who had been standing the closest. This time, she would not have let him dodge. Her speed should have been transcended the very concept of prediction and intuition. The blade of the guillotine crashed into the neck of its target with ungodly speed. Yet... what was it now? Why didn't the head fall off? Surprise! Oh god. A solemn voice of iron reverberated across the room.
俺たちを残らず殲滅する気がないのだろう。一人倒し、俺も言わせてもらおうか。なめるな。
Yeah. Mari felt like a frog in the eyes of Snake. Somber night bloodlust or perhaps ire might have freeze in terror.
俺の聖戦を愚弄するなよ、娘。お前などひねりつぶしたところで。
She only wished to protect Ren. She did not want to expose his soul to this kind of bloodshed. He had already been hurt enough. He had endured enough. She wanted to embrace and protect him.
死を感じねば目が覚めんか、兄弟。
Yeah. Will Ren like actually break through that Mari because Mari is like holding him back right now because otherwise he would break. I wonder if like Ren can overcome this and like actually come to his senses and just like push Mari, I guess, out of control.
いいだろう。この娘殺す。
I imagine Mercurius now show up and like, nope, you are not killing my waifu.
すべて失え。お前の不甲斐なさが皆を殺すのだ。俺のようにあらゆる不純物を削ぎ落とすがいい。
In that moment, Mari body moved on its own. She had only been standing in place, yet before she knew it, she had been flying through the air and away from Machina. Okay, so Ren took control back. Okay. Yeah, he's back. Did he wake up? She felt nothing though. Okay, never mind. So some subconsciousness only, maybe? What did this mean? Then it confused her, but... interesting. The air itself exploded, shooting Mari down from the sky.
あまり飛び回られても面倒なのでね。区画を限定させてもらったよ。この檻からは出られん。
As she looked more closely, Mari spotted many little sparks floating in the air. They would most likely explode, just like the one before if she made contact with them. Oh! Samuel can put mines? Okay, that's new. Such callousness, such thoughtfulness. Mari found herself trapped in the cage of fire. It seems like Eleanor was not planning to provide her with the slightest chance of escape.
それも人並みの神経を持っている相手に限るわけだがね。
Oh, okay. So they are not deadly. So if you're like insane, then you can just like run through them. I guess you will be hurt and everything, but you will escape. It's not deadly. The meaning of her words revealed itself in the next moment. Okay. Oh, she just means Schreiber. Yeah, like Schreiber can just run through this. Like he don't care. Schreiber closed on Mari like the blood-thirsty storm. He stressed the idea of never being touched, yet paid no heed to the fact that he had been repeatedly colliding with Leonor's barrier.
長い付き合いだ。初めて見た。しかしなるほど。
Yeah, it's kinda broken.
確かに教授だ。
Hundreds of explosions and thousands of flames consumed Schreiber in his mad dash. Yet his charred skin and dismembered limbs would infinitely regenerate the moment he lost them.
興味深いな。
Regenerate.
今までは
Sorry.
ただの狂犬と思い捨ておいたが、ここまで徹底すればベルセルクだ。剣を抜きたくなる。私の全力を受けてなお、これは動けると思うか。どうだ。
Mari had no time to answer. Schreiber broke through the flames and crashed into Mari, sending her flying into Eleanor's barrier. The resulting explosion sent her flying straight at Machina, whose fists were ready for the kill.
男の戦場だ。
How are we going to win this? Like once again, like we need like Mercurius intervention here. We like God intervention literally. His all decimating fist pierced through the air and crashed into Mari. Well, fuck.
無力だな。
Yeah. Reinhardt made a troubled, almost compassionate smile.
それでは誰も守れない。
Not a single soul. All she would try to scoop up would fall through her fingers.
嘆き、胸に迫るよ。
The king of demons, the monarch of the dead, remarked on the misery of all humanity.
ゆえ、それを埋めるために私は来た。
1 second. Okay. How? Why? Mari was at loss. The man before her revealed only in devouring the souls of others. Yeah, pretty much.
絶望を奏でろ。哀絶を歌え。ケイラ、私を楽しませる楽器であろうが。さすれば、そう、奪われたものを返してやるぞ。
I shall return what I robbed you of. Is he talking about Mari?
テレジアの命と引き換えにな。
Oh, maybe he's talking to Ren actually. Okay. What I robbed you of. In exchange for Teresa's life. What did he rob of Ren? His friends, like Kasumi and stuff? So basically he's saying that he will like bring back to life Kasumi and others, but Rhea will have to die. Or like Rhea will have to become next Solenkind. That kind of deal. That's what he means? Do I understand it correctly? Oh, the Ren's waking up, okay. But you got hit. You got hit by, like, Machina. You cannot get out of this. I refuse to believe. His words ignited a flame in my soul, forcing it back into consciousness. Okay. The castle trembled, perplexing Isaac. What was it? Incomprehensible. He had been shivering. Okay. He had lost the control of the castle's souls. Their shackles fell and crumbled as they scattered, darting away from the center of the phenomenon. What? Impossible, incomprehensible. The great champions under the golden banner, slaves to Isaac's absolute command, had been fleeing in terror from whatever happened there. Interesting. What's happening? He could not possibly acknowledge this. He was the heart of Gladsheim. No one could revoke the laws of hell. Despair, more despair. Savor rapture as you see for yourself what lies beyond the precipice. Okay, Rhea is still there. Rhea felt like she heard his voice. She could tell he grieved. Don't cry, please don't cry. You're going to make me cry too. I'm a wicked woman, just forget me and be happy. You must leave, you cannot die. Who's talking? I don't care what happens to me, but you have to survive. Please, please, God, I'm begging you. Save Fuji, the man I love. Who is talking here? That was Mari? Talking to Rhea? Is Mari dying? I mean, Mari got hit by Machina, so I assume she's dead, basically. At this point, like, she's going to crack. What? Huh. Mari plumped back into the world of Twilight, passing through Ren's resurfacing soul on the way. Wait, we're literally going to lose Mari in this road? Wait, what? She proved to be useless. She only made things worse. What was she to do? What could she have done to be of genuine use to him? She begged for someone to give her an answer. If only she could put an end to his pain, then... Okay. A voice answered her miserable scream. Hi, Mercurius! Mercurius saving the waifu. Okay. I said, like, we need, like, god intervention in here. Yeah, okay. Could expect that. Like, Mercurius is the only person that is, like, kind of, like, on our side, quote, quote, you know? Like, he don't want us to lose. Like, he doesn't care, but he don't want to lose Mari and stuff, so... Yeah, he's like... Yeah. Oh! That was a new CG. Was it God or the devil? It was both. It was neither. The being to whom the throne belonged to wiggled his button with a demonic smile. Okay. His expression was that of the rapture, his movements that of the orchestral conductor, his heart that of festivity and boundless love. The fuck? Umineko? Red Truth? Fury Time? The hell was that? The outpouring wheel from the throne gave form to a certain kind of transcendence. What throne? Like, the Reinhardt is on the throne, so why are we talking about Mercurius? I mean, I guess, like, maybe throne of God, basically, because, well, Mercurius is above Reinhardt, basically. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Is this Ren voice? Wait. The fuck is happening? Wait. The hell is this? The fuck? Is this like Blades? Is this Mari? What? This is Ren voice. Sun since time to immemorial brothers stars song had revolved body. The fuck is this? The words of his chant matched Mari, but the tone did not. As the result, his song was one of the deep-rooted malice and bloodlust, dark as gaping abyss. Is this Ren? What? I'm confused. Mercurius, what the fuck did you do? Why he have a voice like this? Mari at the restaurant's craving, she invoked the luster of his soul. But who was this prayer directed at? Path ravaged to the ashes scorches. The core of the throne, the root of reality, the snake. He demanded power from the world's highest form of existence. Wait, so he's like... His craving right now is like literally like, I want to be God or something? What is this form even?
我が渇望こそが原初の荘厳。
Beauty to physical days. As the result, another ultimate netherworld manifested atop Golatsheim, one comparable to it in potency.
いや、
This is third degree? I thought like he just like went full on like Atsilu, like for thing, like for some weird reason changed. Also, like what? Wait, but yeah, like Atsilu must be transcendent, and this is transformation. This is the. Wait, what? No, wait, this needs to be emanation. This is the transcendent. I'm confused. The fuck is happening? Another hell, yeah. The fuck?
アインファウスト。
Okay, it's still the same, but if the Devil Castle stood as the symbol of strife, then this one stood for the infinite equanimity of eyes. Cocytus. What? What Cocytus have to do? Will deal with this? Oh. That's new. Is there an evil now? What the fuck is happening? Wait, so... Okay, hold on the fucking... What? How did he do this? What's happening? Certain... Okay. Like, Mercurius did something. So... Wait, so... Is like Mercurius giving Ren his power or something? Like godly powers or something? Like give him like soul of the gods so he can like merge with Mari and be transcendent type that is like, I don't know, full of blades? He looks badass though. I don't know what the hell is happening, but this is badass. Holy shit. Finale. The word of the eternal stands still. Oh?
これは
The three greatest demons of the first hell froze in a way, and who could blame them? They were overcome by the gravitational force, tens of thousands of times stronger than what they had been used to. For no one could escape the absolute chains of time, not even the mightiest demons. But he still cannot stop time, right? Only Atsilu, like for his fourth degree, when he emanate as the emanation type, he can stop time. He cannot stop time right now. He just transforming himself and time for himself, right?
ほう
Only the monarch of destruction looked over the spectacle with a smile on his lips. Pinnacle of stagnation tried to shackle him in just the same, but he paid it no heed.
波動かなるほどそれが現状の究極
Wait,
というわけ
that's hegemony? I thought this is the transcendent. Ren just transformed. This is transcendent type, this is not hegemony. We had hegemony in Mario Road. When his like area of effect like went like everywhere basically, and then they could stop time. And then there was like 4th degree and he could emanate to basically become a god. But this is 3rd degree and he transformed. He fused with Mari basically, it seems, and also Mercurius did some like magic shenanigans that gave him like weird powers, evil stuff. Huh? How is this hegemony? How far did his power extend? Or was acknowledged by Ren with freezing time? And if it wasn't enough, he had increased his own speed by the 1000-fold. Okay, so he can stop time now. So, okay. So he's like a mix right now. he's like transcendent and hegemony at the same time. He like changed himself, speed up himself, while merging with Mari, but also he can stop time to whatever he deemed being his enemy, just like he did with Mari Road. Like his friends were not stopped. So it's like both? It's like a special case? What would happen next? Hardly need an explanation. This guy is a demon, holy crap. What is this form? How does that even happen? The piercing hole of the maddening beast shook walls, floor and the ceiling alike, shattering the hell of thousand souls, leaving naught but dust and ashes in its wake. During the screams of the crushed skeletons, the deepest layer of ultimate netherworlds, the interminable hell of Avicii, began its advance. I have no idea what's the Avicii. Deepest layer of netherworld, hell of Avicii. What place is this? Is it like in mythology? Or something? Is it like Hades? The first target was the Crimson Nightness. No, complex reasoning precedes the choice. She merely stood closest to him, but that was the reason enough to seal the fate of the demoness of the Muspelheim. I'm surprised that you had time to even say this. Unforgivable. She would not acknowledge this. She launched 1,000 flaming cannonballs in a single second. Each a terrible eruption of carnage, capable of decimating an average man 50 times over. Yet, the flames froze. He just stopped time for fucking flames. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Also, once again, this thing happened after Ren and Mari got hit by Machina. Machina is basically our savior in this game. All had been consumed by the standstill the moment they entered Ren's reach. And as he stepped through the conflagration unscratched, a dozen metal blades flew into the air, turning in the whirlwind of annihilation, only to descend upon the Crimson Nightness. It instantly cut through Not's barrier of flames, and sent her flying towards the end of the throne room. The fact she managed to survive the attack stood testament to her skill as the warrior. Anyone else in her place would have perished. Okay, yep. I'm surprised she survived that. Still, Eleanor would not acknowledge such inept reasoning. He made her crawl on the ground like a miserable insect before the eyes of her master. Despite being one of the gods' Imperial Guard and the proud Einherjar of Valhalla, she held back at the boy, her composure all gone. What if it's not Ren who's fighting here? Now I think about this. What if it's like Mari was like before taking over Ren's body? What if like Mercurius is now like taking over body of Ren, basically? Like Ren have like his like own like subconsciousness, and he said the chant and everything, but like he's not aware entirely what's happening, and it's Mercurius who's really like moving his body and transformed him. So, but they basically fighting Mercurius in Ren's body. Eleanor jumped to her feet with a bellow, brushed off the chains of standstill. Regardless of the danger it posed, the phenomenon was but a creation figment, one she could overwhelm with her own. Okay, interesting. And the same was true for the two other knights. So if they focus, they can just like be not affected by Ren's third degree? Shouldn't they have like more souls or stronger souls than Mari then? to do that. I mean, Mario is supposed to be like extremely fucking strong, and like she should have like better quality of soul than all of them, right? Don't touch me with command closer. The rabbit beast beat through the shackles of stagnation with a hole. He was the worst of the opponents for Ren. Even the master of Eternal Standstill could not catch up to the Ashen Knight in his maddened state. Okay, we have weaker. Okay, so this version of Ren is weaker than the previous version of previous road. It looks badass as fuck, but it's weaker because the previous road Ren could just like stop third degree Schreiber like entirely. He just could stop anyone. And here seems like they can just like break through. I mean, Ren, like, sure, Schreiber is like mad right now and he don't give a fuck about anything. And he just like push through with like pure power and instinct. But still, that means that Ren first degree is kind of useless against them? Right?
ようやく目が覚めたというわけか。
And the Machina was no exception. The Iron Warrior whose fist could end all life with a single touch. Spoke in the tone, betraying a hint of joy. I can understand Machina not being in the standstill. Because he's basically the being that destroys the evocates. So,
俺の獲物だ。
yeah.
引けよ貴様ら。と言っても聞かんかな。
A snort and a growl. Both mocked the very nature of his supposition. All three had sworn absolute loyalty to Gold, and he demanded that they entertain him. As such, they had to prepare a spectacle worthy of hell.
当天探知だ。気に食わぬなら来いよマキナ。貴様とは一度蹴りをつけておきたかった。
Okay.
そしてシュライバー。
屍となっても踊り続けるか。
ここらしいだろ。
A battle royale where no one had allies. A fitting bout for Valhalla. They were immortal Einherjar. No matter how many times they perished, they would come back to life. If it meant pleasing their master, none of them would hesitate to kill the
よ
others.
り絢爛に、より華々しく壮烈にだ。御前で舞うなら印を競うのが英雄だろう。譲りなどせんよ。
Okay. So she's activating her cannons now. That's so bright. The giant Joseph cannon manifested behind Orono's back. He can still talk. Flash Staff. Why are you meaning what? Why are you mentioning hegemony? Schreiber sought only the blood of prey in his mindless state, and his sharpened sense of smell told him there would be plenty of the game to hunt.
是非もあるまいな。
Machina raised his fist of ruin. He would kill Ren himself, even if he had to kill the two of his comrades to get to him. And he had been in the central target of the free Einherjar hostility.
殺す。
Annihilation. Okay. Ren is out of his mind. Ren is kinda like Schreiber right now. He just want to fucking murder everyone. Is Mari like in suspended state now? Like Ren was like Ren had like sealed ego by Mari. Is now Mercurius sealing out Mari? And Ren is using her? And also Mercurius made like Mari to fuse with him, you know, stuff like this. Okay. He too showed not a hint of fear. If anything, he welcomed their terrible bloodlust, for he would respond in kind. Absolute zero. Silent wrath that turned everything to ice. The whole of Gladsheim trembled from his pressure.
クラフトの大体。
やはり化け物の子バカ。
Yeah, pretty much. The thing had been connected to something transcended, an infeeble realm that no human could enter, They could not explain it, yet both Machina and Lenore felt it in their skin. The being before them was the monster through and through. Their vast combat experience told them such. Okay, so it is like Mercurius affecting Ren somehow. Because we saw like Mercurius doing like some like weird shenanigans, like making the, you know, the song with the baton, right? Like he's making a puppet. Is he like really like using Ren as the puppet basically right now? I think like it could be the case. Like Ren is probably aware that his body is manipulated by Mercurius, but he allows it because this is the thing that he needs in order to defeat the others commanders, and he probably doesn't have even like talk to this, you know. He's just like, well, shit, I'm now used by Mercurius, I cannot like deal with this, so yeah, I will just have to go with it. But what of it? I had been in the presence of the monster for the past 60 years. Yeah.
見せろ。ビビしく舞うがいい。
Okay. You know what? I will cut here actually, yeah. I decide that this is the place we should end. Bewitch me with your Radiance Dance. Okay, so this episode was hype as hell because like Ren just transformed into like something else. Like what? And the next episode we are going to have the dance, as Reinhardt here says. So he'll have the dance with the other commanders and we have actual battle with them this time. Or they will just like straightforward just die in 5 minutes. Could be as well. Anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. It's getting pretty freaking insane and out like... What just happened? I cannot. What? We never had any hint like this thing can happen. Like, what is this form? How is this third degree and not something else? What the fuck? How he can be hegemony while he's like clearly transcendence? Ah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to see episodes earlier, and in future vote for the next series as well. Thank you everyone, and I will see you in the next one. So for the Pocket Watch is going out.